From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Roz, it's Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Our DMs is where all the weird lives.
Hello, Deepa. Welcome back. How are you?
I am good. How are you guys?
I'm good.
Deepa, what do we got in the DMs today?
Okay, so Joey wants to know if you could hop on a plane and go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would not.
What do you mean?
I would not.
But, like, you just don't like traveling or because of COVID?
No, I don't like traveling. I would never choose to get on a plane and go anywhere.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Is it a plane thing or are you okay with, like, train, bus?
No, I don't like traveling.
So you're boring.
No, not boring at all. Just don't like traveling. I've never felt the need to go anywhere. I've been all over the world, but I've never felt the need to go anywhere. I like traveling for work.
Okay.
I like going somewhere for a very short period of time, and when I'm there, I have purpose to be there. I have no desire to...
So, like, sit there and, like, think about a place and then, like, plan it out.
I have no desire to go and sort of see sights and hit up a museum or so-and-so said that this place was, I have zero desire to do that. I will fly halfway across the world. I will sit in a hotel room. I will go and do work. And then I will find a great restaurant, have a fantastic meal, and then probably try and change my flight home to an earlier time.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
But are you not, like, if you're in a place, you're not, like, curious about, like, history and, wow, there's a beach. Let me go to the beach.
No.
Are you a hotel homebody?
Yes.
No, he's at home homebody.
Yeah.
The complete opposite of Jen and I. Like, we love,
I don't
when we
like
can, we love traveling. How about you? Are you and Talal like the same? You like to go places and like visit places?
I think we have very different ideas of what we like to do. Okay. I'm very much a like beach vacation, all inclusive. Don't want to think, don't want to do about any, like don't want to do anything. And he's like a let's go camping, and I'm like that's not a vacation. Who wants to do that? But I think if I were to go anywhere right now, I would want to go back to Guyana. I haven't been there in years. And that's where my grandparents are. And like when they're there, they're in their own element. We could do stuff. And I feel like I'm a tourist in that country because every time I go back, it's literally just to see family. But Guyana is huge on ecotourism, right? Like there's Kaiser Falls, which is the like tallest freestanding waterfall. I forget the correct term, but yeah. Like
they're going to be mad at you.
Yeah, they're like, what? She's a terrible representation of us.
So I'm going to send this audio straight to the tourism board over there.
They actually follow me on Instagram.
Do they really?
Don't post it.
Also, they have popsicles and gas stations. And great, thanks for selling us, Deepa.
Hey,
That's
gas
really great of
stations
you.
there have really good ice cream. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
But yeah, ecotourism is something I definitely want to do when I go back. But you didn't say where you wanted to go. Like, where would you want to go?
So there's two places. One place I'm missing a lot, but I can't see myself going there for like quite a few years is Vegas.
Oh, nice.
The other place is a spot that Jenna and I have gone to, I think like 3 times. It's this little like secluded part of Cabo that you have to drive like up a mountain to get to this particular hotel. And when I say you drive up this mountain, it's like only for one car, right? Like you can, if somebody's up at the top and they have to leave, they got to wait till you, if you're on that road, go all the way up to the top before they can go all the way back down to the bottom.
Oh.
And it's like a zigzag road. And there's like literally nothing around where this hotel is. Like the nearest town that you can drive to is like maybe 15 minutes away.
Wow.
And then like the main part of Cabo is like 40 minutes away. So, and it's just like the scenery is beautiful and it's right on the water and the food is amazing. So if there's anywhere I can go right now just for seclusion and nice scenery and nice weather, it would be there.
I do love a buffet at an all-inclusive though.
Oh.
I will say that.
Yes.
I do.
Big facts.
I do love a buffet at an like a good buffet at a good all-inclusive. I live for that. Absolutely.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got something out of Roz. He likes to eat food when he's on vacation.
I do.
Yay.
Yeah. But Catherine hates all inclusives, right? So she'll never.
Oh, no.
She'll. It'll never be her first option to go ever.
Yeah.
Never, ever.
We can convince her.
No, you will not.
Okay. I tried.
All right, what else we got?
This comes from Justin. Would you rather be able to speak to animals or speak in 10 different languages?
Animals.
Yes.
I was going to say languages.
Oh, really? Okay, you go first.
I'd
Explain
rather-
why.
Because I feel like speaking to animals, so we have 2 dogs at home and we spend a lot of time outdoors, right? Going through all sorts of walks. Like I'm talking kilometers on kilometers on kilometers and seeing birds and squirrels and chipmunks and other pets, like other dogs that are walking through the neighborhood. I don't know if I would want to be in a situation where I got to stand there and like have a conversation with a bird.
Oh, I would.
You know what I mean?
I would. And you know the part that I would love the most is that you would realize, I would probably get frustrated with this, but I would love the opportunity to be able to get frustrated, which is I would look forward to finding out how many animals are super dumb. You know what I mean?
Chickens would be number one on that list, I feel
Just
like.
super dumb.
And
right?
dogs.
And dogs. Like super dumb.
Like if so when I'm going through, like we have like a big trail system in our neighborhood, right? So if I'm walking through the trails and I have both dogs or just one dog, right? I don't want to be walking through these trails and then I enjoy the quietness or I enjoy hearing the birds chirp. I don't want to be walking through and then having a conversation with my 9-year-old golden retriever, Tig. You know what I mean? For like an hour.
I would 100%. I would love, instead of hearing chirps in a forest if you're walking through, I would love to hear like, bread! bread! Like, I would love it.
I just think that the world would just be so much more noisy than it is right now if you could hear what other animals are saying.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking to my answer. I would
That's
rather
fair.
speak 10 other languages.
Really, yeah?
Yeah. You're still sticking with
100%.
Yeah.
I would give anything to have a cat look at me and go, I hate you.
No, but that's like multiple times a day, every single day. You can't tell me that wouldn't get hella annoying.
Yeah.
What's your answer, Deepa?
I think speak to animals as well. I feel like my last step to becoming a real life Disney princess is being able to speak to animals. So I'm going to stick with that one. So
Right.
speak to animals. There we go.
All right. Well, you can speak to us through the DMs. I guess whether you're an animal or a real person, it doesn't matter because Deepa's going to get them. So send in your DMs, your questions, your comments, whatever, and we'll do this again. Thank you, Deepa.
No problem.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
All right, Deepa Prashad is back after getting married, having some time off. She's dipping back into the DMs. I know you've been curating and monitoring very closely what people have been sending in to the show. What do we have today, Deepa?
Okay, so the first one comes from Gabriel, and the question is, can you guys take a look at Maury's DMs with Hot George?
Oh. Hot George. Where's
Maury?
Maury? Probably DMing with Hot George.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
Shem, text Maury, tell him to get his ass back in here. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, let's do the next one.
And we'll
go to
come
the
back
next
to
one.
Hot
We'll come
George.
back to this one, but we won't tell him what the text reads just yet.
Okay,
What the DM just
cool.
says just yet.
Next one comes from Andrea. Which weird food combinations do you really enjoy?
I don't really like weird food. Oh no, I shouldn't say that. But, Catherine sort of gets horrified at the way that I eat like salad. Like one of my favorite meals is I make a baked potato and I have a big metal like silver bowl. And I have a baked potato, and then I put the baked potato on the bottom, and then I take a salad and I put the salad on top of the baked potato, and then I put the chicken on top of the salad. So everything is hot mixed in with the salad. Or what I'll do is if I have pasta and a salad, I put them both in the same bowl.
Okay.
So I put
That I couldn't do.
If
But
I
that's
do,
not really weird,
If I do
though.
like a Caesar salad,
I couldn't do that.
I put the Caesar salad in the bottom of the bowl, and then I put the bolognese pasta on top of the Caesar salad and mix it all together and eat the whole thing like that.
Okay. That's
But that's not weird. Like
No, I don't find that
I'm
weird.
not big on like weird combos of foods. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like a I don't know, like tuna and mustard kind of person, right? Like I'm not like that. I like pretzels and hummus, but that's not weird. That's delicious, quite delicious. But I'm not big on weird combos. Like I don't have that thing where I'm sort of like super adventurous, or I don't have that thing where I grew up and I eat this thing as an adult because my weirdo mom ate it when I was younger, right? Like I don't have that.
There is this one snack that I came across recently, and a friend of mine, I saw he posted it on IG, and I commented immediately, and I was like, that is disgusting. You're a disgusting human being for liking that.
Right.
And then Jenna went to the store and brought home a bag of this thing. I was like, I thought you'd like it. I was like, I'll try it. Anyway, I tried it, and I friggin' loved it.
What is it?
What is it?
Have you guys heard of they have different ones, candy pop? So it's popcorn mixed with, like the one that I had was mixed with Snickers and Snickers pieces.
Oh.
No.
And then they have like popcorn mixed with M&Ms, popcorn mixed with Twix. They have one called Cookie Pop where it's popcorn mixed with Oreo cookies. There's popcorn mixed with Butterfinger candy. And then another Cookie Pop, which is popcorn mixed with Chips Ahoy chocolate chip.
That sounds amazing.
People do that at movies. Have you never known somebody who buy popcorn and then they buy a bag of peanut M&Ms and they dump the peanut M&Ms into the popcorn bag?
I always thought that was disgusting.
Me too.
And
I'm
I
not
would
down with
never
that.
do it. I would still never do it.
Pause for 1 second. Go back to the first question now.
Oh, okay.
wait.
Detour.
Yeah.
All right, Maury, this one's from you. This comes from...
Maury,
sorry.
Pass your phone for a sec. Unlock it.
Oh.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Wow. Walk halfway. Walk right in here. Walk right in here. Stand right there. Okay, now, Deepa, read the question again.
Okay, the question is, can you guys take a look at Maury's DMs with Hot George?
Oh, just him only?
Yeah. Or other things you might want to...
Yo, Maury.
Look, you'll see. I'm
Yo, Maury's
Hold on,
deleting
hold on.
DMs right now. Maury's deleting DMs.
Are you deleting DMs?
Give me your
No. I'm
What are
going
you
to
doing?
George right now. For the record, if
Yeah.
you read my DMs and messages, that is not a fireable offense.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Thanks for telling us.
Yo, why are you inching closer? Get over there. Go back in the other room.
Wow. Oh, no. I wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't
protecting
walk
his
that
phone.
far away from my phone either. And how do you know George again, Maury?
Oh, because we've done Soul Cycle together and Berries together.
Right.
He's a trainer at a gym.
Trainer
No,
at a
no,
gym.
he goes to the
He
gym.
goes to the gym.
Is it
right.
this one?
Ah.
This guy?
Yeah.
Back it up, son.
Step
Back
back.
it up, homie.
Oh, wow. Look at Maury's arms. Look at him. He's like...
Wow. So there's a lot of one-sided. When I say a lot, I mean everything is a one-sided
Yeah.
conversation. It's
Like,
just Maury.
Oh, George does it right back?
No.
No?
Maury said, there's one note here that's
Look at Maury behind you. Look
Maury
at him.
says, OMG.
He's so nervous.
OMG, you need to be a dad one day.
Oh, like a dad or a daddy. There's a difference.
There's another one.
He was holding a baby.
Okay.
There's another one here that says, looks huge and so nice.
Oh my God, Maury!
That is exactly what you think it is.
Oh.
Right? And then a month later. A month later. So in between all of this conversation that is one-sided, it's only Maury that's
Yes.
typing, right?
Yes.
George isn't replying at all.
Right.
Maury sends another one that says, just saying hi.
Oh my gosh.
With no reply.
Wait, Mocha. Is he reading them? Is he reading them?
He's seeing them.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. What's that?
Context, I wrote that when he was standing on a mountain shirtless.
Okay. He was standing on a mountain shirtless.
Yeah, but he's still just saying
Fair
hi.
enough,
And he
fair
never
enough,
said hi
fair
back.
enough.
Oh my gosh.
He was on the mountain.
He was
And
on a
then
mountain.
another one with just a fire emoji.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
When's the last time he got a reply from George?
Last time was May 7th, where Maury tried to give a joke, and George replied and said, "You've said that to me before."
Okay, so that is what's going on in Damn It Maury's DMs.
Welcome back, Deepa. Keep sliding into our DMs. Deepa gets them, and we'll go through them. This has been the
George
Wild
is
Market Show.
savage.
Hold on.
Deep dive. What?
George sent me a screen grab of a DM he got.
Oh.
Okay. And it says here, I was listening to Roz and Mocha today, and they were talking about Maury's obsession with Hot George from the gym. Is he talking about you? Please say yes. And then George replied, OMG, no! Followed by, yes, he is. Thanks, Deepa.
No problem.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
Shem is here. You hear his voice on our show a lot. He is the executive producer of the Roz and Mocha Show and the guy in charge of our DMs for the past couple of days because Deepa's still away, but she is coming back later this week.
Shem, what are we got in the DMs today?
First up from Anonymous. Saw Roz on an episode of the show Rookie Blue as a bartender. Guy looks way better now with the beard. LOL. Naked chin Roz is a thumbs down.
Wow. Thanks.
How long ago was that?
I don't even know. When was Rookie Blue on? 5 years ago, maybe? Something like that, I guess. Maybe around 5 years ago.
Angus the bartender.
That's right. You remembered that, huh? Wow. Jesus. I didn't even remember that. What's that? 2014. Wow, even longer than I thought it was. Even longer than I thought it was.
That's what she said.
I loved that was you get asked to go and do guest spots on shows and this kind of thing. And I always have the rule that I'll be interested in going on and being on your show, but I don't want to play a reporter because they usually want you to do that. They want you to stand with a microphone and do sort of what you do for a living, but just do it on their show. And I always say no because I never want to do that. I think it's boring to do that. So they asked me to be a bartender on Rookie Blue, and I was a fan of Rookie Blue. I love Missy Peregrine is one of the kindest people. She was a star of the show, one of the kindest people you ever meet in your life. I love the exec producers and the writers with that show. I thought they did great work. And when they asked me to come in, I was like, hell yeah. And it was a real fun scene. Like it was a super fun scene to do. And
do you remember that day at all? I know you don't have like the best memory, but do you remember that day? Like for the scene was it was like during the intro, before they ran the show title, but do you remember? Was it like a long filming day for that one little scene?
Yeah, but my God, they went out of their way to just like treat me great. Like I had a trailer. I was like doing a guest spot, playing a bartender in one scene, and I had a trailer. Right? Like they really went all out. That was a class act show, Rookie Blue. That was one of my favorite times ever doing one of those things. Yeah, but no, it was great. But yes, no beard. I had no beard then, and I guess I'm sorry you didn't like my face.
No, your chin.
My chin, right? Thumbs down, right? I guess. I don't know. I don't know how you answer that.
This next one comes from Jake. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Got into a fight for me.
Yeah. What would they assume I had done?
I think yours would be like something unknowing that you then got caught up in.
No, because I don't know, because I don't interact with people, right? Like I would never get caught up in something because I would never get close enough to anyone to get caught up in something.
I don't want you to take this as a bad way, but I don't see you as like a violent criminal. I could see you doing like fraud or something wild like that.
You think that I would defraud people?
I don't think you'd beat anybody up. You know what I mean? Like a whole Bernie Madoff type thing,
But I think that you're confusing something, though. I think that when you say that you don't think that I would beat anybody up, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case because I could straight up be defending myself from somebody beating me up and still get arrested.
True.
Right? True. Like there's that. I don't know. I think that realistically, it would probably be just because I'm like such a hothead and I don't like rules. And there's a huge part of me that is like, we have too many rules and too many laws. If I was arrested realistically, it would probably be because I lost my temper with a cop.
Oh.
For trying to tell you not to drink in the park or
something like that, where I would go off on civil liberties and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah. Like that is realistically, that's what it would probably be. And maybe not even necessarily a cop, but some security guard somewhere who told me to not do something where I was doing it, even though I was hurting nobody and minding my own business, and it affects nobody else's life for me to sit there and do the thing that I was doing, right? Not like indecent exposure or anything like that. But yeah, it would be one of those things where I got in a huge argument with somebody and then it escalated. Guaranteed.
When I was younger, for me, it would definitely been like trespassing or just being like at the mall. I was a mall rat kid.
Yeah.
I was always there, never wanted to leave when mall security would want us to leave. I'd probably be like, that would be what I would get arrested for. Not like now.
No. And Maurie, if you got arrested for something and nobody knew, what would the people in your life assume that it was? Theft.
You came up with that answer pretty quick.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
But that is true. Yeah, you
that
would.
That is 100%
like
true.
I'm right now in the middle of learning that it's really easy to rip off insurance companies.
You're right now currently in the middle of realizing how easy it is to rip off insurance companies.
Wow.
Because my car's damaged, right? And I
Take us through take us through.
How do you rip off an insurance company?
Some of the things that you've learned.
What have you
learned? That they offer you, like they say your car's value or the damage is valued at this much.
Yeah.
And if you choose not to go and get it fixed, they're just going to give you money anyway.
But not the value, not the
No,
amount.
they make a claim amount, and you can decide either if they can't fix the car, here's some money.
Okay.
So it's like make a false claim.
Oh.
But don't you have to?
But Maury actually crashed his car.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like that's
you have actual damage, real life damage on your vehicle.
Have you seen Maury's car lately? Maury looks like he drives by touch. Right? There's so many.
Mocha's not seen.
There's so many. Like his whole front right side is crushed in, and the back is crushed in, and there's scratches all up the side.
What happened?
Yeah, it's like a bumper car. His car is the wildest thing.
What happened?
I was in an underground parking lot and was looking to the left and didn't see the pole to the right.
Surprise, surprise.
Wait. But didn't you also hit reverse into a one of those beams in an underground parking like a few years ago?
Yeah, and sideswiped my car in an underground parking.
Yeah.
You sideswipe a car?
Yeah.
My car.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but what did you sideswipe? Another one of those?
Pole.
Oh,
It's always
my God.
poles.
And what about the front?
And the front was a pole.
You have to understand, Maury also drives a Yaris, right? Like it's a jelly bean.
Oh my God.
Right, you could park it in an air duct, and Maury can't get in and out of a parking spot that you can put an F-150 in.
Yeah, you can
right?
park underneath that F-150.
Yes, yeah,
No problem.
and Maury still hits everything in sight.
Wait, so what happened with insurance? You called insurance?
They said that the value of the car, it's not worth them fixing, so they said it's unrepairable.
Okay,
but we're going to send you some money.
Right. So what are you going to do with that money?
Spend it.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, but then your premium goes up.
No, because this is your first time you get like a first time Gracie thing.
Didn't you? Oh, God. Anyway. Okay. First time Gracie. I don't know.
Find us in the DMs.
My dad used to have that movie on VHS, by the way.
Thank you, Shem.
Thanks.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. You wouldn't say that to your mama, so why us?
Hello, Shem. How are you, buddy?
Very well. How are you?
Good, man.
What do we got in the DMs today, Shem?
In the DMs today, Sharia says, Roz, between Maury and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Oh, God, Mocha. Oh. But I don't think that's like controversial at all. Wow. Right, Maury?
Like at least pause for discussion.
Okay, sorry. Ask me the question again.
Sharia asks, Roz, between Maury and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Like 100% Mocha.
Oh, okay.
No, hold on.
Is that
Don't say 100%. Like at least just like you don't pause.
Yeah.
And
okay.
then
Okay. Ask me the question again.
Sharia asks, Roz, between Maury and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Like it would be anybody other than Mocha.
Yeah.
I much preferred when you said 100%.
Those are your three options.
Those are your three options. You get A, B, or C, buddy.
I'm just gonna go back to A.
Damn.
What else we got, Shem?
From Anonymous, even though I know Shem is single, I want him to answer this. What is the most romantic thing you have each done for your significant other?
Oh.
God, I
it's
guess
tough because are you going to have to tell a story about the woman that left you?
No.
I think it's unfair to ask somebody to ask about what the most romantic thing that they've done to somebody, done for somebody, but that person has left you. I think that's a cruel question to try and have to answer. Now, is there anybody else in your life that you've been with that you've done something romantic, Shem?
Yeah.
With? Okay.
Jeez, I'm kind of sad now.
Well,
that's okay.
That's life, man.
That's it. You're right. Listen, I've sung in front of a group of people for an ex-girlfriend before. I sung Brian McKnight's Back at One.
Right.
For her.
What do you mean? You serenaded strangers for your girl?
No. I serenaded her in front of strangers.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was on Valentine's Day. Aww. We were downtown. It was beautifully done in a hotel lobby and everything. So
oh,
nice.
yeah?
Really?
Damn, you got the acoustics and everything. Well planned, sir.
Thank you very much.
So what's she saying now?
I don't know.
No. Did it work? Did it work?
No, I'm still single, bro.
No. But you know that night.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, it worked.
Okay.
Once.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just
works.
making sure. Just making sure, because some people don't know, right? You take that chance. You know, you go all out like that and risk embarrassment and vulnerability, and you sing in front of people and all this stuff. You need to know it worked. We live by the success stories of romance, right?
I was not the only one who hit high notes. Let's
Oh,
just say.
hello. Mocha, what's most romantic? I think that Mocha, you are by far the most romantic of all of us.
I think I've been slipping in the romance game.
It's
though.
tough, man. You not
since-
sleeping. You got a kid. You got all these. Yeah, it's tough.
I used to once a week. I used to bring flowers home for Jenna and just have them on the table.
Yeah.
So that when she got home from work, the first thing she saw when she walked into the kitchen, she would see the flowers. Right. I used to do that a lot.
What do you remember when that stopped though? Like, was there ever a conversation about no flowers this week? Like, was there ever, or did it just sort of like go away and you guys have never discussed it?
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Can I tell you guys what made me? Can I tell you? And I never brought this up with her.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is a hint. You guys tell me if this is a hint or not.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I know how much she loves flowers, right?
Yeah.
And I don't go to grocery stores now. And we barely get like deliveries at the house, right? Just trying to be safe, whatever. I'm paranoid. Jenna signed up for a flower subscription. So for like once a week for the past like 6 weeks now, there's this place where she goes to pick up the flowers that we have in the house.
Wow. You used to be her flower subscription.
I used to be the
that,
flower
huh?
subscription.
You dropped the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think, is that a hint, you think?
Yes.
Well,
it is, right?
Oh my God, yes.
What other things are you letting
We
go by the
also-
wayside in the house that she's going to go find somebody else to deliver for her?
I mean, on the flip side, we also have a bread subscription.
Okay, I think she's getting a little too comfortable outsourcing the things that you're supposed to be doing at home. You know what I'm saying?
Third party.
Shut up. Roz, do you have an answer?
Geez, romantic stuff. I don't look at things in terms of like doing sort of like romantic gestures, so it's difficult for me. But I just listen a lot to sort of like what Catherine is interested in, what she likes, and then I will just sort of like independently do it. But it's not necessarily like romantic things. Like I knew that she like wanted a garden because she wanted a garden. She's interested in gardening. So I built her a garden without her sort of knowing about it, right? And
That's nice, though. That's a
she
beautiful
showed,
thing.
She showed up at the house. There was a giant garden for her, right?
Yeah.
I will like just like stuff like that. That you know, things that I know she likes. So I just do stuff like that.
Dan Maury.
I've done the flower thing. I've done, that kind of stuff. But I was thinking one of the most romantic things I did was very early on in my relationship with Matthew, where I had to go to Montreal for the comedy festival. And I surprised Matthew when we were dating with tickets, and I wanted him to come with. So I bought him train tickets and, the nice hotel. And I remember I left him in the room alone when I went to go to work. And I thought that was super
The most romantic thing you've done was taking your husband to Just for Laughs on a work trip while you still had to work?
Left him alone.
And left him alone?
So the most romantic thing that you did for your husband was give him alone time?
All right. There we go. I think that just about wraps this one up. Because we're not going to top that.
No.
We're not going to top that.
I agree.
Shem is in charge of the DMs for the next couple of days. So whatever you send to us will go to him. And we'll do this again as we await Deepa's return. Thank you, Shem.
Thank you.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
Okay, so Deepa is still away. I believe she's coming back this week. So in charge of the DMs over the weekend and for the next couple of days is our very own Shem, executive producer here on the Roz and Mocha Show. Hello, Shem.
Great. Now we got management in here.
Controlling the DMs.
That's my worst fear.
There you go.
What are people saying, Shem?
All right. First question is for Mocha from Andrew. Andrew asks, after hearing about Maurie and Roz's hygiene life over the years, who do you think is more Dutty, respectfully? Of course.
Damn Maurie. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm clean.
Hey, listen, it's not me, man. It's Andrew.
Listen, I'm clean. I shower regularly.
Yes.
I wash the parts that smell. I wash the pits, the undercarriage, and That's it. But like, I don't wash my knees or like my arms and stuff like that. Like water just gets it.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's fine. But I'm not dirty. I'm not Maury where I change my underpants every day. Right. Like I think that's what it comes down to is that like, I think that my habits get lumped in with Maury's habits where I'm just efficient while Maury's gross.
Right. Just to recap, Damnit Maurie, because this is always fun to do. What day are we in your kind of like lineup of underwear that you're wearing?
God, he's peeling them away from his skin.
I assume all weekend.
Oh, no, I had to see which color it was.
Okay. How many days is
Wait,
now?
are they color coded for days?
No, I just have to look at it to see like, oh yeah, it's still those same red ones.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, I have to make sure they're still those same ones when you're talking about your underpants.
So gross.
So how many days now are we on those?
This is about 4.
About 4.
So it could be more.
Okay.
I think it's important to note that I have not gone to the gym.
It's really not. That doesn't help it
No.
at all. Yeah, that doesn't help it at all.
In the past 4 days, have you pooped?
Of course, but I wipe.
Gross. Gross. Okay, next question.
All right,
Next
moving on.
question. Thank you.
This was from Anonymous. Question: what happens if someone tries to break into your house? Do you jump for pants first or go find out what happened?
Well,
boy, that's a good question.
Years ago, that happened to me, right?
Somebody broke in?
No, Catherine and I were we were at the cottage, and I had gone there on the Friday, and it was fall. It was chilly, and it was leather weather, right?
Yeah.
So I was wearing I had a leather jacket with me, leather boots, wore leather pants, everything else, and that's just how I showed up, right? No, leather weather, right? I do one day in the fall where I do leather head to toe, because why not? And we were lying in bed, and she heard the lock on the back door going.
Yeah.
And it was super early morning. And she woke me up, and I got up and I grabbed my pants. So I go out walking down the hallway slowly, wearing only a pair of leather pants. Okay. And as I'm walking to make my way to the back door, I start thinking it would be better if somebody was breaking in and then they killed me. It would be better if I was nude. Right? Because I'm only wearing leather pants. If I was wearing leather pants and a shirt, it would be Roz Weston murdered in his own home. If I'm only wearing leather pants, that becomes part of the story. So it's Roz Weston murdered wearing only leather pants.
Yeah.
And then that's when people start questioning all sorts of other things. That's when conspiracy theories happen, right?
Yeah.
So when I was in that position, I made the decision to grab only a pair of leather pants, and I realized that I was on my way to be murdered, that I had actually made a terrible error.
So what'd you do? Did you tiptoe back to the room, take your pants off?
No, I went charging for the back door.
Oh, and?
it was a bird, right?
Oh. You about to be murdered by a bird?
Yeah, wearing only leather pants. So anyway, I would say grab whatever you can.
Yeah, I would grab pants.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go and check without wearing pants.
No, you can't fight naked though, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't fight a guy naked.
I disagree.
You would fight naked?
I'm stripping off clothes.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm going straight up naked. Because think about it. What's more scary if you're, a robber? Somebody coming at you naked with, stuff hanging. You think you're crazy.
That's true.
Right? I'm going butt ass naked.
Right. I don't know. I would just feel that you would have I guess some of us would have more to protect than others, but you still,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I'm walking around with the WMD over here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that I would still have one hand to fight with, right? I'm not saying Shem would have to go into this fight using only his feet.
You know.
Okay. All right, next
we got
question.
time for one more, Shem.
All right, from Lizzie, very controversial now. Lizzie asks, Roz and Mocha, do pineapples belong on pizza?
No.
They do not. But I will say this.
Yeah.
Recently, I had a pizza that had pineapple on it.
Mm-hmm.
There was 2 different pizzas, right?
Mm-hmm.
One had a ton of meat on it. The other one had pineapple and meat.
Right.
And some of the meat that was on the pineapple one was not the same meat that was on the meat one. And I wanted to try...
Yes.
I wanted to try the meat.
Right.
With the pineapple,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So I had it, and I suffered through the taste of warm pineapple on a pizza.
Right.
Just to enjoy the meat on that pizza.
Yeah, no, and don't get me wrong. I'm not some sort of like purist where I'm like, it doesn't belong. I don't like sweet with meat, right? So I don't even like barbecue if the base of it is a sweet sort of flavor. I like a savory, almost spicy barbecue. I don't like sweet barbecue. I don't like plum sauce. I don't like any of those dips. I don't like sweet with meat. So for me, the idea of putting pineapple on a pizza ruins it because I don't enjoy. If I'm gonna, if I
hold on, wait, stop.
Yeah,
turn the music down. Go ahead.
I like to enjoy only the taste of meat in my mouth. And I don't want it.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
And I don't like it. I don't like it tainted with anything that is going to interfere with what I love, which is the taste of meat. Okay, so that's why I don't like pineapple on pizza.
All right, then.
Find us in the DMs. Shem is in charge for the next couple of days. Thank you, Shem.
Yeah, that went well, huh?
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.